Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. How about we have a fight? Would you like to see a fight? Would you like to see a fight? Yeah, well, you got it. So we can have a fight. Not a physical fight, but a verbal fight. Intellectual fight. Verbal showdown, verbal smackdown, clash of ideas. Which is what we call debate. So we have two teams here. Team online education, team offline education. And they are going to debate on which form of education is better. So, before they try to prove which form of education is better, I would like to know which one do you think is better? Which side are you guys on? Which side are you on? Online or offline? Offline? Yeah. So let's see which one is better. Okay, so before that, let me briefly explain the structure of it. So first, the first speaker from each team will give the introductory speech. Then we will move to the second round, where the other speakers from both teams will give the rebuttal, where they will counter the arguments and the points made the other team. Then we will move to the final round, the open clash round, where both teams will speak and argue directly at the same time. Okay? So without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? Shall we? Yes. Okay. First, I invite Fatima Zahra AB for her introductory speech. Okay, come.
Education is no longer limited to the four walls of a classroom. It is now wide as the world itself. Hey guys, good evening. Respected teachers, worthy opponents, and my dear friends. I'm Zara, studying in class 7, and today I firmly stand in the favor of online education. Education has always been about learning, growth, and opportunity. In this rapidly changing world, online education has opened doors that were once closed to many learners. Education. In online education, we can learn anywhere and any time. It helps people different learning speeds and styles, helping students to understand the concept better through recordings, videos, and internal tools. Studies and real-life experiences have told that when it is used effectively, online education is just as impactful as traditional learning. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Zahra. So now I invite Muhammad Rihan for his introductory speech.
A warm welcome to all. Today I am going to talk in favor of offline education. Now, when it comes to education, the first thing is the student's choice. According to a data index in 2024, more than 70% students choose offline education over online education. The second part is education is not only about inserting chapters of knowledge. It also teaches us discipline, socialism, and to interact with others. Online education denies all those factors, and I sincerely believe that offline education is much better than online education. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Rihan. Okay, now we're gonna move to the second round, the rebuttal round, where the speakers will counter the points of their opponents. So, I invite Khadija Shafiq for her rebuttal. Yes.
Hi everyone. I'm here in the side of online education, and I can tell you that online education is much convenient than offline education, because in every ways, because in the teachers' ways, because we can choose the teachers that we want. We can rewatch the recorded sessions, and also it's more convenient because in wherever we part in the world we are, we can attend the classes.
That's it? Okay. Okay, so thank you, Khadija. Now I invite Ahmad Zaki for his rebuttal.
Yeah, I heard.
Step up.
I understand her point, but I strongly disagree with it. Because even we rewatch a video class, we can't understand everything. But in an offline class, if we have any doubt, we can clear it by asking the teacher. She will be clearing our doubt by explaining it more slow and more convenience way.
Okay. Okay, so that's the end of the rebuttal. Now we are moving on to the final round, the most intense part of the debate, the open clash round. So both teams will speak and argue, back and forth for some time. Okay? So, get close. Okay, so let's start, right? Okay, it starts now. Yes. Now you can both speak at the same time.
I think online education is less effective because we can easily get distracted in online education. Getting distracted in online education is as easy as leaving a class, because we can open a class at the same time. At the same time, we can play games, watch YouTube, open Instagram. It will reduce our concentration level by a big margin, without concentration, we cannot understand even a single point in education.
You don't have to wait for him to, you can jump in and respond.
But from offline classes itself, students are not concentrating because it's their thing. And if students are willing to study in online class itself, they will concentrate.
That is a true point, but my point is that the goodness of offline education is if there's a supervision, students who are a little bit distractible, teachers can tell them to concentrate. But in online education, that cannot happen. And second point, those who doesn't concentrate in offline education, how will they concentrate in online education? They'll surely get distracted, because it's easier to get distracted in online education.
And at the same time, it's also easy to get distracted in the offline education also.
But there's a supervisor for you, right? So how will you get distracted? He or she will see it.
But I don't think that a supervisor can concentrate on every students. Like if in 30 students are in one class, they can't concentrate in 30 students, and that's not possible at all.
What you're telling is right, but my question is, how is that an advantage of online education?
Can you repeat it?
How is that an advantage of online education? Both are same, no? So that's like a disadvantage, not an advantage.
Yeah, so, but we can record it. It has a.
My question is that how is it an advantage of online education rather than being a disadvantage? You said that students get distracted in both offline and online. So how is it an advantage?
every teacher has different type of teaching styles, right? So if you are choosing a better teacher, then we can concentrate, like we will be attracted to the style of their teaching.
Distraction never look at the mood of teacher.
But at our mood, if we are willing to study, we will be studying. And if you are not willing to study, we will be not studying in offline classes nor online classes.
How is that advantage of online education?
That's what I told you.
My question is that we get distracted in both online and offline education. So how is that an advantage? That's just a disadvantage that you're telling of online education.
That's what I'm telling you. Like, if we are getting a better teacher, then we will be getting a better style of teaching.
If you're studying in online class or offline class, the teacher who's teaching you will be same, no? You will not get 100 teachers in online education and 2 teachers in offline education. It will be the same amount of teachers.
No, in offline education, we'll be only getting teachers that school hired them.
In offline also same, right?
Yeah, in offline, I'm talking about.
What about in online?
Online, we could get many professors like from America, London, and more.
They are also taking offline workshops.
Yeah, but we can go to America and have some classes, right?
My question is, when coming to normal education type, how is online education better than offline education?
Online education is more convenient than offline education because we can attend the classes anywhere from the world.
What if you don't have a network?
We can have recorded classes, right?
For that also you need network to download
But-
it, right? Without network, how will you get the classes? How will you access the classes? If you're a poor guy, if you're a poor person, you need to access any class, how will you access it?
If we are a poor person, then also we can't
We have
afford.
government education,
Yeah.
government facilities which provide free offline educations. At the same time, for online education, when Corona came, online education faced a big problem because more than millions of people didn't have Wi-Fi connection to get online classes. That was a major problem faced by students. How are you going to resolve that in online education?
But in the modern era, most probably we have internet, like free Wi-Fi. Most of there we have
What about the money for the Wi-Fi?
free.
Can you tell me a
Wi-Fi.
place where free Wi-Fi is provided? One place, one public place, not like airports or railway station. Other than that, where you can study. One place where there is free education, free Wi-Fi.
Cafes, I guess, like cafes. If we ask for the password, they'll tell us, and where we can work from.
Do you
there.
think everyone will give their mobile data for us when we ask?
Not mobile data, the shop thing.
From you are gonna studying from your house or somewhere surrounding. You will not go to a shopping mall to study.
If we are willing to, we'll take any step to study.
What about the concentration?
Yeah,
You
cafes
said
are peaceful,
online
right?
education is more convenient, right? So it makes it difficult to go and study in shopping malls. So offline education is more convenient. I just proved your point wrong.
Okay. With that, we conclude. So who do you think won? Which one do you think is better? Okay, I leave this to you to decide. Okay, so thank you. I thank all the speakers and I thank the audience for the support. Okay, so give a big round of applause for the speakers.